The Islanders made a big trade bringing in Bo Horvat, and to get him to come, they sent Aatu Räty, Anthony Beauvillier, and a 2023 first to the Canucks. So let's react to this trade. First things first, I want to say sorry to Tia for waking her up at 1:30 in the morning finish time to tell her her boy was traded to the Vancouver Canucks, but he was traded to the Vancouver Canucks with Anthony Beauvillier, a 2023 first that was top 12 protected, and the Islanders in return get, of course, Bo Horvat, but at a 25% retention, which effectively means that the cap swap was a wash. It brings down Bo Horvat's, I should say, because there's two Bo's here. It brings down Bo Horvat's cap hit from 5.5 to around 4.1. And we all know that Beauvillier was for 1.25, I believe. So effectively, it's a wash. The Islanders aren't bringing on more salary because they want to bring in more salary, obviously. This channel is strictly dedicated to Islanders prospects. So our take is going to focus on, was it a good idea to move Aatu Räty? And, well, what else were they going to move? Honestly, what else were they going to move? Anthony Beauvillier had some value, but he didn't have any value on his own. Same thing for Josh Bailey. So they weren't going to move a piece off the roster to bring a bigger piece in. They were going to have to fuel that by sending a 2023 first-round pick, maybe even a 2024, a second-round pick, and of course Aatu Räty, who was the best player in the prospect pool. Now, of course, this obviously brings down the overall strength of the Islanders prospect pool from like 27th overall based off of Scott Wheeler from The Athletic to probably 32nd. He being Aatu Räty, was the Islanders' best prospect, bar none, and now he's gone. But for the Islanders, they're in win now mode. They're not in a playoff position, but their idea or their strategy or their trajectory, if you will, according to Lou Lamoriello, is we need to make the playoffs. And look, Aatu Räty isn't going to do that on his own. He just isn't, specifically with the way they play him, but either way. The thing is here is that Aatu Räty could be a 60-point player at the NHL level, which is the bare minimum what Bo Horvat is. Aatu Räty could be a 60-point center at the NHL level. But how soon can that happen? Next year? The year after that, maybe? The Islanders, as they're currently constructed and with their GM currently in place, aren't... that's not what they've got their eyes set on. They've got their eyes set on, we need a 60-point player today, and so we got to send out the 60-point player maybe in the future to facilitate that. So, like, that's why they made this trade, and that's why I'm okay with Aatu Räty going. Look, we had talked about it before. If I didn't specify it on this channel, and I'm pretty sure I did, I definitely specified it on any social media channel I've ever been on, and on my podcast, Up the Turnpike with Matt. I've said this multiple times. I'm fine with Aatu Räty going if the Islanders are bringing in a player that can help them win, and they get that with Bo Horvat. Now, how much winning can they get done is up for debate, but as it stands now, I'm okay with this trade. I'm okay with Aatu Räty going. I'm still sad to see him go. I liked him as a prospect. I liked his ceiling. I liked him as an individual, but the Islanders have a clear mandate that they're trying to service, and this gets that done. Now, will it actually get done is another debate, but it seems that that's what it's going to do, that they're going to bring in Bo Horvat to be that 60, maybe even more point player going forward for years to come, and give Matthew Barzal that elite level top line player to kind of play along with. So this could very well be an excellent trade for the New York Islanders. It's sad that Aatu Räty has to go to service that, but look, Aatu Räty was drafted 52nd overall. They turned a 52nd overall pick effectively into Bo Horvat. That's a pretty darn good deal when you boil it down that way, right? Thank you for watching. Thank you for following. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button. And if you have, or are just about to do it because I've nagged you a million times now, thank you, thank you, thank you.